Great artists are like great thieves. They both know how to steal people's souls. Lupin III.
Early this morning, a huge and mysterious portrait was found graffitied on the property. The graffiti defaced a space set up for the Milan collection, which will be displayed this weekend, while the perpetrators and their motives are still unknown.
I'd have to say that looks like a challenge directed at us.
They found this hideout, although we might have our work cut out for us.
Just leave it.
No, I will not, Jigen. I don't know who's behind this, but it's a disgraceful violation of portraits.
It's not enough to know. You need to apply it. It's not enough to just have will. You need to implement it.
I've been searching for someone to satisfy all my needs. Can it be true? I only want someone to make me smile night and day. Can it be true? If you really love me, you have to give me everything, baby, 24/7. You do, just show me everything I need to see, 'cause you belong to me, 'cause you belong to me, 'cause you belong to me.
You know, that Goemon sure is a stubborn samurai.
No way.
Come on, man, realize where we are. You'll stick out like a sore thumb like that.
I will do things in my own way, Lupin.
That's gonna be all right. We'll be just fine without you.
I hope you're right. It's Zenigata!
I have to say, I'm not surprised.
Leonardo Da Vinci. Leonardo Da Vinci? What kind of trick is this, Lupin?
Why is it that Pops always blames me for everything?
Who did this, though? Why did they do this in such a public place?
Whoever it was must have their reasons.
What the hell?
Yeah, what a wonderful pairing.
Yeah, that is not what I meant. Huh? What on earth are those two doing here?
Well, 'cause, yeah.
So, fancy seeing you here.
Speak for yourself.
This happens to be my actual job.
That's rich. You didn't book this job till the last minute.
It's a long story.
I'd like to hear all about that, ladies.
I knew that you'd show up.
Lupin, Jigen, you look great.
I know.
I don't know who or what was behind it, but they broke into this house and drew a picture of me. Must have been a fan of mine.
And the same thing happened to you?
Bingo!
Just so we're clear, I'm not at all behind this.
I know that, Lupin.
Well, good. That saves me some time. So you saw my portrait on the news and decided to sneak in here, is that right?
Double bingo!
Hey, Lupin, heads up.
Huh?
Wait, what? What's going on, Lupin?
What are you two doing here?
Yeah, what are you doing here, Nix?
The man named Nix no longer exists.
Why did you come to the Milan collection? And don't tell me you're doing it solely for your family.
Don't tell me you're not responsible for it.
Wait a minute, Nix, did you get graffitied too?
What in the world?
I'm certain this can't be a coincidence.
7 people so far, which means that... Did the same thing happen to you too, Zenigata?
I heard everything you said. Lupin, what is the meaning of this? According to the appraiser, this is the work of none other than Leonardo Da Vinci.
Huh?
You're the only one who could pull off a forgery like that.
Why would I do that? What would be in it for me?
Tell me about it back at the station.
Wait.
Hmm?
4, no, 6. A swarm of miserable flies have been buzzing around.
MI6, what are they doing here?
You want to tell me what's going on?
Well, if I knew that, I wouldn't have had to come all the way to Milan, would I?
From the people chosen for all of these portraits, I don't think that it's some trick played by some crazy Da Vinci fanatic. All right, Pops, let's you and I call a temporary truce.
Huh. If you so much as think about running, I'll have you in cuffs before you know what hit you.
Looks like whoever it is succeeded in bringing us all together here.
Yes, but how?
Leonardo da Vinci and Milan, Italy. That can only mean one thing. Huh?
What the?
What the hell?
I just knew it. I thought you'd be here.
Fujiko.
Lupin, what is he doing here?
He's an invited guest, too. We've got to figure out who brought us all here right now, Rebecca.
Why is he here?
Who's that?
Chief of the English Secret Service, MI6, Percival Gibbons.
Just to say, nice to meet you, Inspector Zenigata and everyone else.
Mr. Gibbons, did you bring us here?
I don't think so. These guys aren't the type to do anything that would bring attention to themselves. There are 9 seats. You were also brought here by a portrait, weren't you?
I'll leave that to your imagination.
Looks like all the players are now in place.
I'm a little confused. What is about to happen here?
This is going to be the first supper.
Ms. Rebecca.
This is kind of exciting, isn't it?
Are you frightened?
Let's enjoy ourselves at this, the first supper.
To recap our strategy, Chief Percival Gibbons has infiltrated the group to smoke out the target.
Our #1 priority is to secure our target. Don't raid until we've confirmed the target.
But there is one exception to this. If anyone in the dining hall does anything to indicate that they know who the target is, then we immediately raid the church and eliminate them all.
Yes, sir.
Prego.
All right, fess up! Who the hell is behind this?
Now, no need to rush, Inspector. What's the best spice for dinner?
Sparkling conversation.
Exactly, Fuji Cakes. Let's make this a banquet to remember.
We don't have time for this.
You'll get the answer when this meal is concluded.
Neve. Italian for snow.
Well, it's definitely as white as snow.
That's just a coincidence. The Latin word for snow is nix.
Mr. Percival, that man over there is Nix from MI6, is that right?
That man doesn't exist anymore. He left his position of his own free will.
No, he didn't. He was shot by his colleagues in cold blood. You made a deal with the organization, right? You used your special abilities from going crazy to commit all of Kouraga's research to memory, and then, in exchange for leaking that information, you had your name wiped from the organization, right?
Whatever it was that Uraga left behind, it must have been huge.
Prossimo.
How clever is this? No waiters needed.
That's a lot of food. Is this supposed to be an appetizer?
But this is way too fattening.
Like the Mona Lisa.
Huh?
It is said that the women of the Renaissance period all had very healthy appetites. Just look at the nude paintings of the time. The women all have plump, full figures.
Mona Lisa? Oh, yeah.
Has it finally clicked, Fujiko? I was thinking about before when we stole the Mona Lisa from the French Museum.
That's right. There were 2 Mona Lisas. The second one was real too, wasn't it?
That's nonsense. That was just a fake.
I didn't know that you were doing things like that. I'm kind of jealous.
Lupin, what are you saying?
Don't rush me, Pops. Let me enjoy this. I'll get to the meat of the matter when the main dish is served.
Primo piatto.
Oh, this looks simply scrumptious.
Madam, what's wrong?
Hey, Rebecca, what is it?
It's just pepperoncino was his favorite dish.
Talking about Kouraga? Everyone knows about the dream of Italy that he wrote, and that I actually experienced that world by being drawn into it, right? The world that was created by Uraga was full of thrills and emotion. A record on a grand scale, passed down continuously from an ancient history long ago. Those memories that remain dormant in the subconscious of our minds will sometimes appear to us in the dreams we have. One day, some mad scientists got their hands on the research regarding the dream of Italy and extracted data on a great artist from the brains of people dreaming. Then, they implanted the artist's character into the brain of a clone they already had completed.
And that great artist is now alive today. Is that what you expect us to believe?
That is kinda hard to believe at face value.
That's right. And taking deceased characters from people's dreams is immoral.
Oh, it's not that strange. Lupin actually met him once. Met Ko in his dreams.
Yeah. Anyway, this great artist turned out to be too much of a genius.
So this is Rome.
Let loose in today's world, this great artist from the past was speechless at the sight of Rome, which bore no resemblance to its previous splendor.
Secundo.
The main dish is tagliatelle. There's too much tomato on mine.
And the great artist eventually realizes that tomatoes, which were only ornamental in his time, are now in the present world considered food.
Why is this sketch I made on this coin?
And that this was the distant future.
Dolce.
The word tiramisu means to lift me up.
He wanted to know the truth about why he was born into this world. The great artist used his extraordinary learning ability to adapt to this world. He chose the 9 of us to be his apostles and put together this first supper.
9, huh?
Come solito.
And a digestive to complete the meal.
And so, this big star, what is his name?
He's none other than... the great Leonardo Da Vinci.
Go in!
The impossible duplicate of the Mona Lisa. Also the 9 portraits, as well as the first supper. Who else but Da Vinci could it possibly be?
If that's true what you're saying, Lupin, I like it.
Where did you come up with that idea?
Well, actually, maybe the training program for the world's most powerful agents?
Could you excuse me? This dinner was a little on the rich side for my tastes.
Oh dear, I think I was right then, huh, Percy?
He's onto us! After him!
Chief, Lupin III is gone.
He's inside the church!
I must say that was a truly enjoyable supper, didn't you think?
That was very clever of you, Leo. Your portraits all came true.
Now, for some after-dinner exercise.
Keep up with this, you know, Leo!
I wanted to thank all of you.
How's that?
For creating this great time for my inventions.
And? Do you know what you're gonna make next?
Yes, Certainly I do, Lupin. I'm going to redesign the world.
Redesign the world? You're not going to take it apart or anything, are you?
Yes, of course. A necessary step in understanding its structure.
Ha! Artists are some of the most terrible people in the world. And it's not like I really care what you do, Leonardo. But you're going to have to pay me back for using my image without my say.
I'll see you around, Lupin.
I think this dream's going to go on for a while.